Alright, we're getting started here today. We've got webcam, game cam. Do we have desktop audio? Yes, we do. Hold on 1 second. So, that's enough. You don't need to drink all the water in the whole world. That's a good boy. Daddy loves you. Okay, let's get going. Pick up right where we left off yesterday. I am pretty sure we are on the cusp of the final battle. We have recruited our allies. And gotten a few little scenes that are like, yep, this is it. And we are at like a giant brain stem that's leading up into the sky that we need to climb up to hopefully, ooh, there's a treasure chest here, hopefully defeat Angelic Slumber. It's basically a free long rest. Do we need to do a long rest? We could do a short rest. That's for Gale. That's for Shadowheart. Oh, we can also just use this. That's just very convenient that they put that there for us. There's an ornamental piano. Can I play the Baldur's Gate theme song? I cannot play very well. Nope. Call forth allies. I don't want to press that button until we need it. We can hit this. Pop everybody up to full health. And then we can do a little gather the horses thing. For everybody except Shadowheart, because Shadowheart does not need.
Can't give up now.
She already has her little 3 temporary hit points. But she may be able to throw this to hit all 4 of the others. No. Hold on,
You have my attention.
let's regroup over here and we could try a little harder. Okay.
Strolling these streets together would have been quite magical in other
Okay, that's not what I meant to do.
This is all a
Not trying to
tad
talk to you, Gale.
apocalyptic for
Nobody
my
wants to
liking.
talk to you, Gale. Soon be close enough for you to use the orb. How are you feeling? What will you do when we get hold of the ground? Do you think we stand a chance against Netherbrain? No, we're not. We're not. We're not doing that right now. Although there is plenty to talk about.
Despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I feel like
No one back home will ever be.
Orpheus, you're a lot smaller than I thought you were. Okay, I think that's probably about as close together as we can get the 4 of them. We can throw there and it will hit everybody. Perfect. We didn't need the healing, but the little bit of temporary hit points that everybody got makes it worth it.
What now?
Was there anything to loot over this way before we climb up the brainstem? No, I don't think so. Oh, we've lost our We've lost our psychic resistance.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
If ever there was a time for resistance to everything, now is the time. And we have a couple of them. Where are they? Gale, where are you hiding these potions? Is that it? Okay. Oh, that only lasts for 10 turns, though. Okay, what we could do is go into turn-based mode. But if we go up there, is it immediately upon clicking there going to be... It's not a long rest like all of the other Elixir of Resistance things. Drinking it is a bonus action, so we could just resort to doing that as a bonus action if necessary. Gale, you should wear your acid-resistant boots. Karlak, you've got your good weapon equipped. Shadowheart. It was that, or... Whoa? No, what was the staff? I don't remember. What we can do is apply a bunch of oils. That lasts for 10 turns, that lasts for 10 turns. All of these only last for 10 turns. Okay. Karlak, switch to your weapon. Okay. Do any of the poisons just do extra damage? Elixir of Cloud Giant Strength would be great for Karlak. Elixir of Dark Vision, Elixir of Fire Resistance, Guileful Movement. We don't really need that since we have this passive from Mole. Can't be paralyzed or restrained. 10 temporary hit points and become blessed until long rest. That might be a good one to do. Although I do feel like universal resistance would be good.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Let's go for it. Let's drink that, because that's until long rest, so we don't need to worry about...
Oh, I have the magic touch.
ruining anything. Wait, now I have +2 out of 30? What the heck? Gale did a 10 out of 10 properly. Karlak, you're gonna be a cloud giant. And then we can't have Orpheus drink anything, so we're just gonna have to hope that Orpheus is good enough. And then if we need to, we can drink a universal. In the meantime, if we sort by type, that should put any poisons. That's 10 turn, 10 turn. Kill your active weapon. Poison targets must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become paralyzed and poisoned. I don't know what we're going to find up there, if anything, besides the big brain itself. What does poison do again? Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Okay. What about the Wyvern Toxin? Didn't we have that? And it was there's a bunch. Additional 1 to 8 poison damage. Put your poison. DC 17 saving throw, become poisoned and take 1 to 6 poison damage at the end of each of its turns. Okay, I think we should go up there and see what we've got going on and then use these things based on how the situation unfolds. Okay, let's pop a quick save. No time like the present. Let's go to it. Are you ready to face the Netherbrain? I think so. I don't know if we can still call allies once we go up there.
The brain. It's high above the city now, far away from any innocence. I can end this now. Stop the Absolute and spare the city. The stage is set for my final act. Mystra's bidding and the redemption that lies beyond.
You brought me right where I need to be. I have no right to ask more of you.
Gale,
It's time I spirited you to safety.
we're not going to have you kill yourself. We've been over
is a
this.
fate I must face alone.
Maybe we'll reload a save and do it. Forget it. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, Gale. We can bring the crown to Mystra. Orpheus has already transformed into a mind flayer.
True, but it's not too late to reconsider. This would all be over in mere moments if I ascend alone. It's now or never.
You know there's always another way. We can ascend together and put it into this. Should it look like we'll fail, that's your moment.
You'd be dying in vain. I don't need company to sacrifice myself. Please. For too long, I've lived in fear of taking a host of innocents with me when I expired. Now at least I can be assured my demise will be saving them instead.
We're gonna end this. Why is he so hardcore about this? No, we're gonna
If you're
live.
mistaken, this could be the end of everything. We'll be failing right at the last hurdle. But I only made it this far thanks to you.
Whew.
Who am I to question such sterling guidance now? Mystra won't be pleased. But perhaps trying to please the gods is a fool's errand.
That's right.
Lead on then.
Mr. gave you
Stay
permission
my
to
hand
find
as long
another
as I
way.
can. But if the tide of battle turns against us, remember I have the means to bring a swift end to this.
Yes, that's our last resort, Gale. Ew, it's squidgy. Oh, that is a long climb. Oh. Oh, shit. Hang on tight. We should have climbed up the other side. Okay. Wait, why is the dragon glowing the same color as the Netherbrain? Has the Netherbrain infected the dragons? No, they were fighting against it. Well, they were fighting against the illithid ships. There's the crown of Karsus.
There it is. The crown of Karsus. The site of power. The site of domination.
The Netherstones might prove more effective if we use them now.
Good idea. Oh, there is a dragon coming. Oh, shit. What the hell? Who are these
My
guys?
gods! I didn't think they were real. Not really.
I know you. I know everything about you. Your
Shit.
thoughts, your feelings, your weaknesses. And so do they.
Who are they? What? Emperor, you are a traitor.
Cast the spell again and break its will.
What is that glowy thing about you? Astral gravity. Gravity on astral plane is different than on Faerun. Affected enemy is immune to falling damage and its jump distance is tripled. Okay, volatile shield. Affected enemy is granted temporary hit points by an illithid. If these are removed by incoming damage, a shield bursts, possibly stunning nearby foes. Okay, so that's not anything we need to worry about at this moment in time. Do we all have the astral gravity? No. Wait, aren't we supposed to be blessed because of the elixir that I drink? Yeah. Okay. 1d4 bonus to attack rolls and saving throws. Okay. Okay. Shit, and a dominate, a level 17. You're level 12. Emperor is level 12. You're level 12. What are you? You're a Dream Guardian? Oh, they're the things from the visions that we were having at the beginning of the game that we just have not seen. They only have 80 health each. Okay. I think the very first thing I want to do is do my Celestial Haste. Because I'm going to want that. We can go for Arrow of Many Targets. We could go for the... This... Doing this first. Although I wish I could... I think doing this first is the most important thing that I could do. We shoot him in the face, and then we'll have that little bit of extra damage on all of our future attacks, and then we go all out after we get the added radiant damage to everything. Can I do that as a... No, I don't count as advantage against anything. Okay. 95 to the Emperor's face. Don't want to use that yet. We'll use that on the Arrow of Many Targets shot. So that... Okay, do you have any immunities? The dragon is probably immune to fire, right? Yeah, he's immune to fire, but he doesn't have anything else. He's psychically dominated. You're controlled by the deep twisting grasp of the Netherrane's psychic might. A Nautilute is on the way. It will appear soon in 4 turns. We have to take all this down in 4 turns? Well, shit. Where am I? I'm here. I can't get to... Oh, I can get to him. I can also get to him. He's frightened. Okay, let's just go straight at the Emperor.
Fight, friend.
What the heck was that? What the heck? Dream Guardian, Dream Guardian, Dream Guardian. Oh, and then there's more of these guys. Yeah, with the Red Dragon we know about. And then the Crown of Karsus itself is just... Okay. That's as much as I can do right this much. Did I hit him? No, I missed. Dang it. I rolled a 4. I could have rolled a 5 or better. I had a 75% chance, but I rolled a 4. Okay, end your turn. Karlak, you can't make it that far? Can you make it this far? Yes, you can. Can you make it that far? No, you cannot. Okay.
I'm going to enjoy
Go take down this one. More tentacles, of course. Oh, what the hell? No, 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 no. You, Orpheus. No, no, Orpheus. Oh, wait, Shadowheart? Okay, Frickle Frackle. Chain Lightning, do it like this. Please hit good, Gale. I need you to hit good. Okay, Karlak, you have the rest of your turn back. Smash her. Finish her off. Not enough movement. How far can you go? You can't go anywhere at all. Okay, Tentacles don't have anything. Dream Guardians have a sphere +2. Talent gloves. Dream some boots. That's unique. Dreamwalker plate. Not even a +1 armor, but it's level 15 on medium armor. That's actually really good. You might as well go into a rage. You can use the bonus to your defense.
The witching hour.
Gale, you have bonus attack. You could not reach him. Where are these tentacles coming from? What can we do about them? Okay, Gale, as your... Why does it do that sometimes? I just want you to go here, Gale. That's as far as I want you to move for now. We are already under the effect of an elixir. Wait, hold on. Most elixirs say replaces effects from other elixirs when drunk, but this one does not say that. I wonder if we drink this, if the elixir of heroism will still apply. I don't want to risk it at this stage, but it's good to know, or good to consider. Elixir of vigilance, +5 to initiative. Can't be surprised. Replaces effects from other elixirs, yeah. Potion of flying. Gonna let you fly for 10 turns. Potion of featherfall, potion of mind reading, remedial potion, cures all of those things. Blind, silence, paralyze, and poison. Okay, that's good to know that we have that. Oil dimming in. Targets failing a constitution saves have disadvantage strength checks and saves. Crawler mucus. I don't think we're going to do any of those things on Gale. We're just going to have to call Gale where he is. Shadowheart, you have no chance of doing anything awesome. If there's ever a time for divine intervention, it is now. Okay, what do we have? Sunder the Heretical, 8 to 80 damage on all nearby enemies. Opulent Revival, resurrect fallen companions with half their hit points and restore all nearby allies as if they had long rested. Golden Generosity, provide you with a rich bounty of potions and camp supplies. No. Arm thy servant, call upon your deed to grant you legendary weapon forged in the fires of your holy bond. This would hit every enemy, including the dragon, for between 8 to 80. Wait, 0%? Why are you telling me 0%? We can still call forth allies. Hold on, we can still call forth allies. Gur Hunt Warden. Summon Gur monster hunters to hinder enemies while slipping in and out of the front lines. Can't be summoned again if killed in combat. Guildmasters Keen's Fixers. Summon 2 elite assassin mercenaries from the guild ranks. Hellrider Platoon. Summon Zevlor's Hellriders to smite foes. The Watch. Summon some City Watch's great weapon fighters to protect their home. Sword of Silverlight. Yes, Dame Aelin. Does this count as an action if we summon you? It does count as my action. But I think that was worth it. This is... I don't know if that means an action and a bonus action, or an action or a bonus action. Let's go in for this. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, that doesn't even take an action. Cool. Dame Aelin, 65, 55, 65, 90. We could have you cleave, but that would still only hit one enemy unless we get a little bit closer. Is that hitting? That is hitting both the Emperor and the Dragon. 16-1-3, 21-4-4. Not bad. Okay, we can do this as only a bonus action. We're gonna take down the Emperor. He's still alive, but okay, get closer to the dragon, hit him with the moonbeam. No, he's saved from the moonbeam. Shit. This thing just grappled the dame. We want the black hole to affect as many of our enemies as possible, and hopefully free Dame Aelin. So let's cast it right at the dragon's face. Okay, that freed Dame Aelin. Number you can draw upon a strength hero. Frightened enemy will have disadvantage on ability check. Okay. You can't do anything though. Shadowheart, you still have bonus action. You can just do your little baby attack. The Emperor is down to 31 and he's frightened. You still have full health. Don't care. You still have full health. We might not. Because we might want to save the Divine Intervention to do this in case we start dying. Can we call forth allies as our bonus action too? No, we cannot. Okay. We'll just do our little baby attack. 55, 55, 55. It's 55 against everyone. Okay, hit the Emperor. Critical hit. Cool. Ooh, and critical on the poison damage. He's down to 14. That's what you get, Emperor, you son of a bitch. Okay, where are you? Okay, so if that is a conical shape, we want to go about here. Okay, those tentacles are just going to have to exist. Let's do it like this. That was enough to take down the Emperor. We cannot search the Emperor. I want you out of the way. That would give an attack of these things we hate. We don't like the tentacles. Okay. That's fine. You've done... Although we could have done this. Nope. We need to take down these little guys first. Psionic Suggestion Hush. Silence a creature with psionic command. We can backlash and backlash. And backlash, sure. Okay, Gale is silenced, but that's fine. We can kill... We can kill the person who's Wait, is that a concentration or is that something different? You're stunned. Awesome. That was better than I could have hoped for. Who did you hit? Was that me? Hold on. I succeeded all of my concentration saving throws. Nice. Okay. So I still have... Yes, I do! Okay, that is exactly what I needed. We don't have advantage against you. We're threatened. How/why are we threatened? Who or what is threatening us? What is getting an attack of opportunity? Oh, the dragon. We're too close to the dragon. Okay. I could Hellcrawler over here. That would probably kill this tentacle. Nope, it got a save off. Okay, Karlach, we're gonna need you to finish off this tentacle, please. Thank you. Now go finish off this tentacle. Oh, that one's still alive. Dang it. Okay, that's fine though. I got what I needed. Now we can do an arrow of many targets. And then we can also do an arrow of dragon slaying against the dragon. Whoa, that was a big chunk of damage. Hold on, how much was that? 19 plus 5 plus 19 plus 3. And you got the condition Guiding Bolt, and you failed a saving throw against Promised Victory. Oh, well that is the Guiding Bolt, that's why you got the Guiding Bolt. Okay, that was a good turn. Karlach, you still have the capability to smack the dragon. So go smack the dragon. Well, it got its save off, but you successfully smacked it, which makes me proud of you. Gale. What can we Arcane Battery, level 6? Wait, can't cast spells because you... Oh yeah, we're silenced. How do we clear that silence? Is it just a one-turn thing? It's just a one-turn thing. Can you read scrolls while silenced? No, scrolls are also grayed out. You can throw while silenced. Okay, Shadowheart, Lind Gale. We don't want fire because the dragon is immune to fire. What is the most powerful thing? We can give Gale a smoke powder bomb because that's not fire, that's force. Sure, we'll give Gale 6 of them, it doesn't matter. Because Gale, you can throw while silenced. I want to throw at the dragon, but I don't want to hit my friends. Throw at the dragon's backside. 8 damage. Well, that was mediocre. Okay, the bonus action... Nothing. We don't have anything we want you to do, or that you can do, maybe. Okay, that's useless against a fireproof dragon. Dazzling Ray could be useful. It hits everybody in a path. So if we can go here, then we can make a path that will hit you and the dragon. That could be awesome.
Onward.
Oh no! Missed. Okay. That's fine then. Divine Intervention. We still don't want to necessarily use that. Yes, perfect angle. 8, 12. How much did the dragon take? Well, the dragon got blinded successfully. And was hit for 3. Okay, I'll still take 3 damage over none damage. 30, disadvantage 55, 45. Okay, you're going to be my target. Okay, good job, Shadowheart. Orpheus. Extract the brain. Are you stunned or something? You are blinded. Does this work against blinded? Stunned, prone, or sleeping? No. Nobody is stunned. Okay, can we stun you? We can try. Okay. We'll do... Okay, this will hit the dragon and the tentacle. Just not the faraway tentacle. But that's still perfect. The dragon was stunned. Now we can extract the dragon's brain. 81. Nice. And you healed for 21. Orpheus, that was awesome. This dragon is a lot easier to take down than our last dragon we fought. And the last dragon was already dead before we even got there. Lunar Smite the dragon. 0, 0... Wait, why are you taking 0 damage all of a sudden? Like 9, 3, 0, 0, and then 19. Why are you taking 0? 1 of 2 Radiant Great Worm's Scales. Where is that condition? Down here. Feature, pardon me. All incantation is reduced by 2. So this was a hit for 1. This was a hit for 1. Okay. So this was a hit for 5, but 5 minus 2 equals 3. Okay. I see now. I understand a bit better. You're still going down, Dragon, just not as quickly or efficiently as I had hoped. Psionic Backlash, Psionic Backlash, Psionic Backlash. 4, 2, and 4. Wait, hold on. Who just died? Hold on. Hold on. I don't know who just died. This is all happening so quickly. You are all just shooting 1,000 magic missiles at once.
I'll handle these ignorants.
It was after this.
Get to the crown and cast the spell.
Orpheus used Psionic Backlash. Dame Aelin did that. Oh, I could have had Gale call forth allies while he was... Dragon lost condition Moonbeam twice. Wait, no, he lost his dominated status. Is that what happened? No, he's still dominated. Wait, why is his name just Dragon sometimes and okay, I don't know. Dame Aelin died and then she was resurrected. Okay. Okay, I see now. I have more arrows of dragon slaying. I have 1 more arrow of dragon slaying. 23, 10, 11, 2, 10, 1, 23, and 0. I mean, that was still better than could have been. Arrow of many targets or hamstring shot arrow. What does hamstring shot do versus a sneak attack? We can't do a sneak attack. Can only be used once per turn. We did not use it. Or did it automatically use? I don't know. Reduce her movement speed by 50%. I don't care about that. What I do care about is... we could do... well, you're immune to the fire damage of a smoke powder arrow, so I think the arrow of many targets would still be preferable. Because then it could hit you and maybe someone else. Or if we run in close enough to get you in range, I don't know. We'll deal with that in a minute. For now, I'm just going to go for the arrow of many targets. Oh, that hit you and then you? Red dragon. And a tentacle. Red dragon is down to 57. Orpheus needs to go there. But we need to kill the red dragon first. I can do my second hand attack against the dragon. Dragon just like, ugh. Really, dude? Come on. Karlach, this is your time to shine. Cleave. Is there more than one target near? No, there is not. So cleave would be wasted. Topple the big folk. That's what we need against a dragon. Immune to prone. Finish him off, Karlach. Yeah, Karlach. Loot the dragon. Never mind. There's nothing to loot. Actually, can we loot the Emperor? Dragon, your death throws take like 1 to 2 business weeks. Let's try to loot the Emperor. These are for Gale. These are for Shadow. Good thing we killed him very quickly. Ooh, Night Orchid. Those are rare. That can also go to Gale. Karlach, I want you to... not enough movement to get up here. How far can you get? You can make that jump. Okay, anyway, I'm not worried about it right. Wait, killing the dragon put everybody in the same turn cycle. Interesting. You have an arcane battery of a 6th level spell. The only 6th level spells we have is Chain Lightning, which is awesome. You, and you all need to die. So, I think I need to do my bonus action and teleport Gale. Not enough movement. Come on. Gale, how far this way can you go? Go as far this way as you can. Okay, now can you do a Misty Step? Not enough movement. Still not enough movement, really? Okay, well, you can Misty Step to over here. No, 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 no! Oh, that wasted my arcane battery because I'm an idiot! And I still had it selected. 72, 72. Okay, we're gonna go after you. What did that hit? Tentacle, shock to death, tentacle, shock to death. And the Illithid Arcanist was hit for 27. But you're still alive, but not by much. I am such an idiot, I wasted my arcane battery. Orpheus, I'm gonna need you to drink a big boy potion. And it does, you can drink potions for free. Okay, drink another one. The dragon is dead. Does this take, no, this only takes regular. Target is too far. Okay, well, get closer. You get here. Okay. Do this against this. Now you're channeling, and now we need everyone else to protect Orpheus.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
Karlak, can you get up here? Yes, you can. Karlak, you're awesome. What the hell is happening here? Is that like... It's a mutant tentacle. It has multiple tentacle-inesses coming out of it. Okay. Shadowheart, you could finish off this guy. But I think what you'd best do is call forth more allies. We got Dame Aelin. Ooh, we can get Yurgir here. Summon Zlorb. A shape-shifting monstrosity can adopt the aspect of several monsters and beasts. We want Zlorb. Can we summon Zlorb up here? No, we cannot. It's too far. Wait, what would get the attack of opportunity? Okay, we don't care if you get the attack of opportunity.
Heading there.
Because you can't grapple us and restrain us. Okay, I don't care. We want Zlorb. And we want Zlorb up here protecting Orpheus. Initiative of 2. Oh, that's what you actually look like when you're not pretending to be a strange ox? Orphic Favor, what is that? Well, within 18 meters of Prince Orpheus, the effect is resistance to psychic damage and a +3 bonus to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws. Not bad. Okay. Shadowheart, bonus action. Do a little baby attack against this asshole. No, who is calling? We closed an hour ago. You missed. Good job, Shadowheart. Just what I wanted out of you. Aelin, you can reignite your moonbeaminess. And then you can go smack this guy upside the head. Nope, you'll miss. Sure, you can do it again. And critical miss. Okay. You can shove them. And then get real close to the tentacle with your moonbeaminess. Nope, never mind. You can't get any closer. Sure. Psionic Backlash. And Dame Aelin got her save off. Good job, Dame. fleeting dream. No, you broke the channel! You asshole! Okay, we both got our saves off, so that's not a big deal, but the only person who failed his save was Orpheus. Why do you suck so bad, Orpheus? Okay, now these guys are joining the fight in earnest. Oh no, I broke my concentration. And I got stunned. Shit. Okay, you were stunned. You still are stunned? Can we break your stun? Karlach, are you still stunned? Yes, you are still stunned for one whole more turn. All three of these guys are stunned. Shadowheart, do you have any spell that can cure stun? That will break your current concentration on Dazzling Ray. We don't care about that. Touch creature, remove all curses and hexes. Does stun count as a curse or hex? I don't think so. Bestow curse is the opposite. Fear, healing word, freedom of movement. Snap an ally out of any stun. Difficult to try and cancel them down, and they can't be magically paralyzed or restrained. Can't reach. Is this on touch? Is this an on touch spell? I think this might be on touch, and if so, then terrible. Hold on, it was a level 4 spell. Where did it go? This one. Yeah, melee range. Dang it. Dimension Door. Polymorph. Protection from energy. Cure wounds. Okay, we need Gale. Ice Storm, Gale. I need you to take out both of these tentacles. Shit, that also hit Shadowheart because I wasn't smart about where I aimed it. And you failed to take out the one tentacle that was most in the way. And Shadowheart fell on the ground because she's wasting her whole turn. Gale, do you have anything that can cure stun? Actually, I did this. Blinded, silenced, paralyzed, or poisoned. That's not stun, damn it. You know what? As your bonus action, both of these guys are fucking up our day, aren't they? I need to get away from them and get up here. And you're immune to acid thanks to your awesome boots. Okay, everybody is stunned to this turn. Except Gale. Well, also except Shadowheart, but Shadowheart fell on the ground. Hush. We don't want Gale to be hushed. Okay. Yep, you run away, coward. Where did you come from? Yeah, you just re-stunned the ox. I hate you so much. Sentinel, Karlach, do your thing. Awesome, good job. You're gonna levitate over there. Yep, just hurt yourself and don't do anything to Dame Aelin. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. You miss. Perfect. You miss a grapple. Okay. You're a good puppy. Okay, now we have to deal with a nautiloid being here. Okay. They're not being hit. This could be a good opportunity for an arrow of many targets. If we aim it at you, 90% I have disadvantage because you're too far away and I'm too close to the ground. What if I aim at you? 80%. Really? I have better chance to hit you? Sure, okay, we're gonna aim at you. Was that a triple kill? That was a triple kill. Badass. I was hoping it would hit at you, but we'll take what we can get. Where am I? Okay, I can kind of climb up this way, so we'll just go towards that direction. Can I call forth allies as a bonus action? No, because that takes a regular action. You want lap time? Do you want lap time, Mr. Puppy? Hello, you're such a good boy. Daddy loves you. Mwah. Yes, you're a good boy. Okay. So, Strange Ox is badly beat up. Dame Malin is badly beat up. I'm badly beat up. You're badly beat up. You're not. You're not. You need to get dominoided, and you're the nautiloid. We know how the nautiloid works. We can't do this. We could just do a cunning action dash. I think that's the best use of my current resources. We want to get closer here. Okay. You can end your turn. I want you to go first. We need you to channel for 2 turns successfully, which means we need to protect you. Karlak, go beat the crap out of this guy. You missed because he shielded. Damn it. Do this. Thank you. Thank you, Karlak, for being a badass. Okay, there's that guy down there. There's that tentacle we don't care about. The nautiloid, we're not sure. But it's sitting, there's a target here that's not going to hit anyone. A target here that will only hit that tentacle. Target here that won't hit anyone. Target here, target here. Reinforcements are going to come here. There's a target here and a target here. So nothing we're worried about. Oh, and a target here. Still nothing we're worried about. We are worried about you because you're an ass bag. Okay, Karlak, you did great. End your turn. Gale, level 5. What can we do at level 5 that will help? Lightning bolt to hit you. How much damage does that do? 1 to 6 additional per level. 10 to 60. So it technically could kill you, but the chances are very low. I'd rather have something that... Fireball, maybe? 8. Still 10 to 60. 72. Lightning bolt can't miss, can it? We could do a level 12 Witch's Bolt. Sure. 34 is a good amount of damage. With your bonus action, you don't have one to do right now. Shadowheart, you're the one. I want you to jump straight. Don't move. Don't try to walk on the ice. Just jump off of the ice. Thank you. Now that you should be close enough to hopefully do some goodness. Do a mass cure wounds on all of our allies. Hit Orpheus. Gale does not need it. Karlach needs it just a little bit. You need it a little bit, don't you? Did you hit just easy? Where is he? Where am I? I'm here. Yes, I've got him. I got this thing. Oh, do we need to hit Dame Aelin? Where is she? Where is Dame Aelin? Oh, there she is. Perfect. You have one more target you can choose. You got Orpheus, that, yourself. Wait, that should be 6. Just easy is here. He's hit. Karlach is here. Oh, out of sight. Okay, Karlach didn't count. Okay, well then we're just gonna hit the 5. Yeah. Oh, Dame Aelin only got 10. She needed it kind of the most. Okay, that was fine. Gale, you have no bonus action that I want to use. Dame Aelin, though. Can you get to him? No. Can you... You can fly almost far enough. You cannot get any closer. You can't reach with a regular attack. Will this reach? This will reach. Cool, do it. Oh, he's still alive by 2. Oh. Do we have anything we can throw? There's nothing that we can throw. Hold on. Gale still has...
Swords meet sorcery.
Gale, cancel ending your turn. You still have a bonus action. You can throw... Well, throwing this. No, you can't throw as a bonus action. Throw has to be a main action. Oh, come on, he has 2 health left. There's got to be a way to deal 2 damage to him when Dame Aelin can throw. We just need to get, like, a rock in front of her. Strange Ox, what can you do? You're incapacitated. Oh, yeah, you got stunned again. I forgot. Dame Aelin, what can you do? That, but you can't hit. Shove? Where are you? Here you are. You just an inch too far. You're an inch too far. You're an inch too far away. You're an inch too far away. Oh, this is the worst. Okay, hold on. If we cancel everybody's end turn, you don't have much movement left. Okay, that's fine. You keep your turn ended. You have about half of your movement left. How far can you get with that, Karlach? You can do a jump. That would knock you prone. Okay, Gale. You have all of your movement left. You can Misty Step. You can Misty Step down here and drop something by Dame Aelin's feet, and then she can use that to throw. Maybe. If we drop like a javelin, we have throwing weapons. Misty Step down here, Gale. Because dropping doesn't count as an action. So I need... Is this one of our throwing weapons? It is a thrown weapon. 1 to 8. We need 2 damage. 0 to 7. That's not throwable. That's not throwable. It does have the reach that we would need, but it's just not throwable at all. This is 3 to 18. What if we give this to Gale? And then we just have Gale drop it on the ground. Can Dame Aelin pick this up and use it? Where did it go? There it is. Where is it? It's here? Oh, there it is. No, no, no. Gale, move it closer so she can reach. What is wrong with you? Aelin, now you can... That cannot be moved by force. Okay, so let's... We can give this to Gale. And then we can have Gale drop it. And then move it where Dame Aelin can reach. And then Dame Aelin, you can throw that. Throw it at him. Hit him. Yes! Okay, we found a solution. Oh!
Unleash me.
Gale, go pick that back up. And, you know, pick that back up too, just for good measure. Thank you. Is there anything to loot? A hook. Sure, we'll take your hook. Okay, Gale, you've done great. I appreciate all your hard work. Karlach, you've done great. Dame Aelin, you're great. Okay. Yeah, call me a failure. I don't care. Okay, you're gonna launch a bunch of attacks that are going to miss because we've made sure to get out of the way, except the tentacle. The only thing you hit was your own ally. Awesome.
This is it. Keep the enemy away until the brain is completely subdued.
That's right. Orpheus. Wait, who are you? Where did you come from? You were not there before. Okay, well, you're not getting targeted by the ship, so that's fine.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay, what are you? You are considered an aberration. We have arrows of aberration slaying, conveniently enough.
At the ready.
Shoot. Is that this one? No, this one? Humanoid. Monstrosity. Aberration. There we go. Double critical hit. Oh, brought you from 71 to 21. 19 plus 3 plus 23 plus 5. And that was not bad at all. We cannot hit you with our bonus attack. That's fine. We're going to end our turn. Karlach, can you shoot him with an arrow of fire? No, he's too far. Okay, can you get closer? That would knock you prone. We don't want to get knocked prone. Now, are you close enough to hit him? Yes, you are. Bane and 10 damage, and you can shoot him again. And that was a miss. Okay.
Speak, they burn.
That's right, Gale. You speak and they burn. All I need you to do, Gale, is hit him with some Eldritch Blast action. Don't use your luck. A critical hit, a critical miss, and a regular hit. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Except making sure none of us are in the blast range. Which I don't think... Oh, wait. You are. Well, you're just going to have to get shot, okay? Deal with it. Except, Shadowheart, you can push him out of the way. Cannot be moved by force. Well, that sucks. Okay. Shadowheart, you can jump up here. Strange Ox, I didn't get to do anything at all with you. I feel so disappointed about that. But you can just stay here and be a blob. You can be a Minotaur, a Shadow Mastiff, a Phase Spider, or a Direwolf. Become a Shadow Mastiff. Ooh. Wait. We've seen you before. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. End your turn. You can end your turn. Uh-oh. What is this now?
The brain is weakened. This is our chance.
Can and will.
Its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal.
Okay.
We will bring it down.
Maybe the Strange Ox will get to do something after all. You're a good boy. Daddy loves you.
Is weakening. The brain is almost defeated.
Okay. Is that it? 300. It has Chains of Karsus. Another brain is too powerful even for the momentary god's magic. Karsus' compulsion could not dominate completely. The spell is instead bound the brain's will in place temporarily. To complete domination, you must strike it down. Okay. Is it immune to being stunned? Let's get you right down there. I wonder if it can be stunned. I can only hope it can be stunned. There's another brain, the Crown of Karsus, and a Nautiloid. That did absolutely nothing. Why did that do absolutely nothing? Okay, Dame Alien, I'm gonna need you to get into the portal, please. You can fly up to here.
Talk to me.
You can cancel your end turn. You can get in there.
Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
You can shoot at it. Okay. Shadowheart succeeded saving throw against Retributive Brain Quake. Mind breaks nearby enemies. Slowed. Okay. Shadowheart took 8 damage. So you can hit it from way up here, but Orpheus can't hit it from 2 inches away. What the hell is wrong with Orpheus? Okay. Cancel your end turn because you still have movement available, Gale. And I'm gonna want you... You also still have a bonus action? Okay. I'm gonna want you to go up here. And get inside the psyche.
Farewell to the nether brain.
That's right, Gale. You tell him. Okay. Karlak, did you still have movement available? No, you have no movement left. Okay, that's fine. Did my main character, Just Easy, still have movement available? No, I did not. Okay. Gale, you're done. Shadowheart, you're done.
My will is infinite.
No, it's not.
It will not be broken by you.
Yes, it will.
It will break you.
No, it will not. Orb of negation. Marked for negation. What does that mean? What does marked for negation mean?
Now we can destroy its true self.
Here we go.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Whoa, why did I enter over here? Why do we all enter at like a different point? I'm not complaining, it's just confusing. Netherbrain, you're level 20. You're considered an aberration, and I have, conveniently enough, an arrow of aberration slaying. Last one, but I have it. Target is outside normal range. Can we get any closer? Is that considered normal range? Yes, it is. Luck of the Far Realm. This is what we saved it for. Okay, how much damage did that do? 18 plus 8 plus 11 plus 6. And it got Condition Guiding Bolt, which gives next attack roll advantage. That's perfect. Okay, it's down a sixth. A little more than a sixth of its total HP is now gone. Karlek, jump up here. Get in there.
Its will is weakening. The Netherbrain's ours.
You can shoot. Well, it's going to be immune to being moved by force, isn't it? Do you have anything better to do from range? No, you do not. So, although we can give you a better arrow to use, Karlak, I want you to use one of these. That's fine. You can give Karlak 6 of them. It's not all that important exactly how many she gets. Oh, I don't want to hit. Hold on. Can we move? Can we have Orpheus move first? Okay, cancel your attack, please, Karlak. Thank you. No, we can't have Orpheus move first. Okay, then we'll just do a regular shot. We'll just do a regular shot for now. Critical hit, nice. And we'll do another regular shot. This one doesn't have advantage, but we still hit it for 4.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Heck yes, Gale. Roll those dice. Roll that beautiful bean footage. We've used our arcane batteries because I'm a silly, silly goose. Ooh, let's do this Rays of Fire.
My turn.
Luck of the Far Realms. That was a good use of your luck, Gale. 20, 13, 11, 12, 13. That is a good amount of damage. As a bonus action, Gale, I'm going to want you to go over here. Shadowheart. Orpheus. Why did this not hit? Is he just immune? This says 100%. This doesn't even give us a single percentage. Okay, this does 18 to 108. 21, okay. And then we'll extract its brain. Target is not stunned or unconscious. Well, that sucks. Black hole. Fierce perilous stakes. No. Fracture psyche. Or dies. Cast a stronger shatter psyche on another target. Stage fright. Should we try to do this? Okay, no, that only is the crown of Karsus, not... What if we have you go up? Well, we'll want you to stay here until Karlak can get down. No, you cannot be moved by force. I knew it. What is that flash for? That's only a 10% chance to do anything to you. I think maybe reducing your armor class by 5 might be worth it. But yeah, we failed. That was kind of expected, unfortunately. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
Heck yeah, let your faith protect you. Level 6 spell, of which we don't have any level 6 spells. We could cast this as a level 6 spell for extra damage. 80% chance of hitting. Let's do it.
Strike hard, strike fast.
20 plus 21. It's down exactly 2/3. Bonus action. Well. Oh shit. As soon as we all got in here... What is this thing? Wait, aren't you marked in some way? You're blessed, temporary hit points, blade ward, mark negation. Within the range of Netherbrain's Orb of Negation. Its orb will explode on its turn, dealing 2 to 200 damage. Okay, we need you to go away from that.
Got to press on.
Thank you. And those are not close enough. Okay. Just do a little bonus attack. 4 more damage, plus 1 more poison. Good job, Shadowheart.
Impossible. Denial.
The brain is resisting the chains of Karsus. Defeat it before it breaks free. 4 turns remaining. Oh shit. Must have advantage. We don't have advantage. We have so many things that should give us advantage. Okay, how about a slow fall? I just saw a scroll for it. There it is. You and nearby allies gain immunity to falling damage. I need you and Shadowheart to get this. So that we can jump down. Avoid this thing. Oh shoot. Karlak. No, if we shove him to move him, then we won't have a bonus action to move ourselves. Okay, Karlak, you need to jump down here. Death. And now you need to do this attack. Good job. Oh no, you got mind broken. Do you still get your secondary attack? No, no you don't. It's down to 64. We might be able to finish it off. I don't anticipate getting away from this.
Another fight. Let's go.
Can I do sneak attack? No, I still don't have advantage, even with... Okay, hold on. Orpheus, you can't go first. Do a scorching ray. Okay, Gale, you get the final hit. Good job. Okay. Yeah, you should feel pain, fear, and terror. It looks like it says asses.
There. At last. It is subdued.
Good job, Orpheus.
Join me.
Daddy loves you.
Build me.
Daddy loves you.
Become absolute.
And
Buddy.
I honor my mother's legacy. The grand design, once again, ended by my line.
You're a good
The brain
boy.
is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Orpheus's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Betray Orpheus, dominate the brain, and become the absolute. Oh man, if we were playing a character that was interested in personal power, I still don't think we would do it, because the brain, when it thought it had the upper hand, told us that it only pretended to be dominated by the dead three long enough to gain up its power and overthrow, betray them. So if we tried to dominate the brain, that's what it would do to us in the long run, even if that's beyond the scope of the game. So even if we are going for personal power, I think this is still the better option. Just have Orpheus kill all the tadpoles and then itself. Look at those teefies. Look at all those teefies. Yes, you must. Nope, we just all got kicked out. Okay.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids.
Oh shit, are we all gonna fall out of the sky now?
The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain.
Oh, there's the crown of Karsus fractured and disparate, falling into the ether.
Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own.
What are we standing on?
Gravity.
Oh, that answers that question. Ew. Was that Sorcerer's Sundays? Sundries? I always pronounce that wrong. Where you going, brain? Oh, we fall. Ugh, gross. You guys just had the unlucky misfortune of your boat being in the way of the cerebral spine. Wow. Oh, there's a mind flayer. Wiped out. Grab the pitchfork, girl. Fight it off. Yes! Mr. Puppy. Good job. Big squeaky boy. Rally! Hi, puppy. Oh, yep, there's Sorcerer Sunday's in the back, and it looks like the top of it is missing. Hey, that looks like the face maker guy. Some of these people look familiar, most of them don't.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Okay, that's the good ending. We have to wrap up Karlach's story, though, because she is still... What's she gonna do with her infernal heart? There's Orpheus. Gale, is he gonna get redemption from Mystra? And, Shadowheart, she already got her redemption. Oh, puppy, that was a stinky burp.
Can't believe I almost drowned at the last hurdle.
I love you.
My powers, they're draining.
Oh, there's Will.
Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things.
Yep, that's fair.
It's truly over. Against all odds, we cured ourselves. Free from the parasite. Free from the prospect of ceramorphosis. I can hardly believe it. We will not become accursed Illithids. Not to cast any slight on you, of course. Your present form is but a sign of your gallantry.
Even when my time in the prism stretched out like eternity, when escape seemed impossible,
You're a man of honor, Orpheus.
I knew that my destiny was to liberate my people, to return to them triumphant. I was wrong.
It seems I can only fulfill one part of my destiny. My people will be liberated, but I cannot return to them.
Oh,
Not
shit.
like this.
I didn't think about that.
You helped me destroy that abomination. Now help me destroy myself. You must kill me.
I mean, he's not wrong. His people would never accept him back, even though he saved everything, but... Can we convince him to try to live a life independent of both his people?
Skin a moment longer.
Oh, man. We could kill him, give him the honorable death he craves. You're a mind flayer, but you're still you, aren't you?
Yes. But for how long? My mind screams. It will never stop until it has slipped away from me entirely. I will not be Gake. I did what I did to save my people.
Oh,
The rest
man.
is up to them. Someone else must rise within the ranks to lead the revolution against Vlaakith. Give me my freedom from this form. Release my soul to the astral seas, while I still have one to call my own.
Well, okay, we do have a persuasion check. Say what you will, I have no intention of killing you. Or we can give him the honorable death he craves, or... You may not be able to return to your people, but you deserve to live to see their future. I want to try that, because he does deserve to live. He is honorable, and noble. This is a DC 20. Let's take every bit of advantage we can get. We have no... We don't have a single inspiration point left over. I just need one of these dice to roll a 5 or higher. Just one of them. Okay. Let's see if he'll listen. He'll take the advice. He'll try to find a new life for himself. And Shadowheart gave us full 4 points of guidance. We didn't end up needing it, but she did give it to us.
Perhaps you are right. I may not be the one to lead my people, but I can still bear witness to their glory.
Why are you shaky, dude?
I shall find a place for myself in a corner of these realms. For even in darkness, the stars of Tunarath will shine upon me.
Okay, I'm glad you can find hope for your future, buddy.
You were a worthy ally.
As were you, Orpheus. I'm sorry that you were trapped in the astral prison for so long.
He seems to be taking his new monstrous form pretty well. Maybe he is worthy to be the Gith's prince.
Gontrail mail is still glowing on my back. The dragons are triumphant and going back to their home plane. Okay. I should have given Orpheus his dagger back, though.
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
Yeah, that's true.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Giontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it.
No, Gale, we've been over this. You'll meet your end just like everyone before you.
My hands. But what then?
Yeah, someone's shining their light right in our window. Such power is not meant for mortals. Retrieve the crown and give it to Mystra as she asked. I think that's what we need to say, because Gale deserves his redemption, but he doesn't deserve to... Karsus was already a semi-immortal, and the power of the crown was too much for him. So what would it do to you? It's like the fucking... the Soul Stone or whatever from Guardians of the Galaxy when Peter Quill tried to hold it and it just started destroying his body. That's like, that would do that to you. I don't want that to happen. Get your redemption.
Timely counsel as always. And I
Squeaky boy.
Wise man learns from his
we want Gale to get redemption. Not to repeat boo, boo, boo. That's right.
I shall bring the crown to Mystra.
That's right.
Cure me of my affliction, and I'll finally be free.
You deserve to be free. Better yet, you'll be here chosen again. Or now we could go back on it and tell him to try to be a god, which I don't think is a good idea. Are you sure ready to give up such powers? We'll never have the chance again. Yes, you'll be her chosen again. Puppy, you're gonna fall.
This time around.
Puppy, you fell.
Me anything. So there are things in this
no!
far
No!
than power.
What are you doing?
For example.
Oh,
thanks.
thanks.
Always wiser than me when it mattered most.
I love you, puppy, but you're being very, very silly.
I'm quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I quite like to see what happens to it.
Okay.
Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way.
You're puppy, and I love you.
In our hands and reckless
but you're like
in our
shoving
hearts.
me so badly. We should stay in the city, help to rebuild. Let's get out of this godforsaken city. I hear is lovely this time of year. I think it's time we part ways. Break up with Gale. No. Buddy, that's enough. Thank you. Celebration sounds perfect.
Excellent. Let's see if the elf song's still standing. Their Golden Sands brew goes down real easy.
Will, you lost all your powers, but you're still half devil?
Do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God.
Oh shit, Asturion.
Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Astarion will keep to the dark now, I wager. At least, he'll find plenty to feast on.
Well, he did say he was gonna leave after it was all over because
We did it, soldier.
he's pissed we didn't let him ascend to super
The
vampiriness.
city's going to be all right. And so are you.
What about you? No!
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion.
Mr. Puppy. No, Karlak can't die.
I adore you. Careful. Hot.
No.
I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best.
Karlak had the most personality and spunk out of everybody. She can't die.
I wanted to live in my city
Puppy, stop.
with my friends.
Puppy, no.
But life is for the living. And I saw. Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
Oh, come on. I think we can tell Karlak to go with Will. We can tell Karlak that we and her and Will can all go together. We can tell Karlak that Will go and not Will. We can tell Karlak that yes, she dies. I think saying that she gets to make the decision will support her decision, but we don't want her to die. I think that's the best thing we can do. This is not an easy thing to say. Karlak is the best out of all of them. I didn't like her at first, but she grew on me. She is the best out of all. Okay, we have to support her decision, but I don't want her to die.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go now.
Okay, she did make the decision.
Much longer.
Not an easy decision, but she did make it. So we lost Astarion and Will and Karlak. We only have Gale and Shadowheart.
It's all because of you.
Still don't know what happened to Haslin
You were
or
destined to
Halsin.
become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Well, it did wrap up, at least semi-wrap up the storylines of all the characters, but like... Oh, come on. Oh, hi, Gil.
It's curious. After all the wonders and monstrosities we've witnessed, waking beside you seems more unreal than any of it. I've forgotten what it felt like to greet a sunrise without fear of it being my last. Soon I'll deliver the crown to Mistra and be rid of the orb at long last.
That's right.
I'll be free.
You sure will. What does freedom mean for Gale of Waterdeep?
Oh, him. Huh. I've been thinking a lot about that. Gale of Waterdeep. Sounds a bit pompous, don't you think?
I mean, you earned a pompous name for your contributions in
or uninvent myself to be more accurate.
defeating.
Now in the company of plain old Gale Decarius, a most brilliant wizard of intentionally limited renown. At your service.
Okay.
Now, I believe this is the moment where I should get to my point, so to speak. I love you. More
Sure.
than I've ever loved anyone, mortal or immortal. And you've proven your love for me in more ways than even the greatest mathematicians would dare to count.
That's a good word, mathematicians.
That being said, I wondered if you might consider accompanying me back to Waterdeep as a new member of the Decarius clan.
We can make him say it very plainly. We can agree to marry him but not live in Waterdeep. Agree to live in Waterdeep but not marry him. Agree to marry him and live in Waterdeep. Or disagree to both marry him and live in Waterdeep. Let's make him say it plainly.
As I am. Tara would be delighted, not to mention my mother. But I'd be just as happy without such ceremony. So long as we're together.
Yeah, and we have those 4 options. Huh. Yeah, let's just make him happy. It doesn't matter, does it?
You will? Oh, thank goodness for that. We'll need to make the arrangements, of course. The Decarius clan is scattered far and wide, and you'll have invites of your own to send out, I'm sure.
I mean, no, I don't have any friends.
But that's all to come.
We need to get you redeemed by Mistra before we do anything else, Gal.
The day is young, and there are thousands more days ahead of us.
Hey, look, my painting is on the wall. One of the hundreds of paintings that I looted throughout the course of the game, maybe. Okay, so where's Shadowheart ending up? That's the only one we don't know. Will and Karlach both went back to Avernus. I think we're going to see them now. Asturion ran off to be a creature of the night.
Well, soldier, here we are.
Gale and me are going to end up together. What about Shadowheart?
Worked. My engines calmed down.
Is this supposed to be a long, awkward silence? Okay, we have the option to skip, but if there's something gonna happen... The music is like building, but... I don't want to skip anything. I'm gonna pull up Google and see real quick. No, that's not what I was trying to do. I was just trying to go like this. Will and Karlach in Avernus. Not moving. Anything bugged? Just finished my first playthrough, a bit muted by the ending cutscenes. Believe my ending will be bugged. Want to know if anyone else experienced. My part is comprised of Tav, Karlach, Gale, and Lizelle. Throughout the game, we were in romance Gale and had no relations with anyone else other than Harlip at the Incubus. I mean, that's kind of what we did, or close. Free Orpheus. Yeah, that's what should happen next to the crown. So leaving where it is, and Gale agreed. No persuasion checks required or anything. Either way gets weird. Cousin plays where Karlach's engine starts overheating, gets the option to either stand back and watch her burn, or just going to Avernus. Don't want my mate to die, so of course it is Avernus. This jumps me and Karlach straight into cutscene in Avernus, where we smoke break and then charge forward towards battle. Credits roll. We get no other cutscenes except Withers talking to the wall. Will is actually supposed to go to Avernus with Karlach instead. That's an option. That's what we chose. That's not what... Tableau, or both can go to Karlach. But Will has to be the blade of Avernus to offer to go. Helped him get out of his contract with Mazor, then rescued Duke from the Iron Throne. Tried to give me the worm quest as though Duke was dead, but doing Iron Throne infantry. Okay, that's not what we're looking at. Part where Will goes to Karlach with Avernus. It didn't get a cutscene at all. Karlach just agrees to go with Will and it just cuts to black. I mean, that's kind of what we have. Gale asked me to marry him and come with me to Waterdeep. For the patch, it was Karlach and Will cutscene played immediately after your romance scene. After the patch, you can get or romance cutscene or Karlach and Will cutscene, but not both. I don't know if it's intended or bug. You can still watch Avernus scene in your playthrough if you go to Avernus with Karlach. Okay, so this scene is definitely bugged. Lots of people have lots of bugs with it.
I shouldn't have let you come here.
Don't know what we skipped, but...
This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zara's going to come at us with everything she's got.
Okay, is this just another... I think it's just going to get bugged at the end of every line, isn't it?
Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon. But there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
What are those, cigars? Yeah, it's frozen again, like... At the end of every line, this is weird. Wait, no, she did a little smirk and then unsmirked. Is that idle animation? Yep, those are cigars for sure. You're double cigaring? Nope, you're giving one to Will. Okay, yeah, it's just gonna get stuck at the end of every single line. So we'll just wait a couple seconds and then hit the space bar.
Fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Damn right. And Will, you have that legendary sword, the rapier's wit, or the dueler's rapier, whatever it's called. Are we gonna get a conclusion to Asturion? Oh shit, something was there and then it immediately went away. Did I accidentally skip something? I don't know.
You and Gale have made a home for yourselves in Waterdeep. Sometimes it isn't clear what he loves more. His
Okay, now the
research
screen is just black.
or you. But when he looks
Oh,
into
nope,
your
okay,
eyes
just that
or
one
up
line.
at the stars while he sits by your side, you know the answer.
No, I don't know what clothing I'm
One
wearing.
such night, your reveries are interrupted by an embarrassed apprentice delivering an urgent message written in a frail hand. An invitation to a gathering of former allies. Those who stood with you against the Netherbrains 6 months ago.
Okay,
Gale,
6 months later.
adventurer, has quickly become Gale the academic. But he's all too happy to leave his tower for this meeting.
Oh, there's Withers. Oh, Asturion came back. Oh, cool. Those guys get to come back. So Karlak can survive at least temporarily back on this plane.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast
Where's
kept
Shadowheart?
the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute.
But where is Shadowheart? There she is. Okay.
Renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take
She does
care
have new
to
clothing
preserve.
too.
It is
Everyone
a
does.
great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Okay, so this is just you get to talk to everybody and get like post wrap up dialogue kind of stuff.
Now there's a face I know well indeed.
Karlak, the first one I want to talk to.
Oh shit. Oh my god. He wasn't kidding. Withers, you mad bastard! You brought me back!
Oh, Karlak, you've got the right
Really
spark in you. No pun intended.
I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean.
I missed you too.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission.
Yeah, you did carry all the
We
heavy
had
stuff.
some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found?
What did you found?
Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge!
Neato.
Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus.
That would be
You haven't
awesome.
seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier.
Better not have. If anyone can survive Avernus twice, it's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep a bottle of something good in the icebox for me, huh?
You got
He's
it.
coming home before too long. Can I look you up when I'm out?
You better, or I'll hunt you down myself. That's almost exactly what I was gonna say myself. Yeah.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here together.
Hey, Jess. Drive home
to get
safe.
used to it all over again. This won't be the last time.
You're gonna be listening in on the end of game cutscenes because we just beat it. And now we're doing, I think it's like the wrap up with clothing chest. The wrap up where you get to talk to everybody and get their final take on everything. Okay. You get access, is this just all the clothing in the game? I think this is just... Scratch is back! Hi, Scratch! Scratch has
strange in your old
the astral prism in his mouth.
What is it?
Do you see Scratch? What you got there, Scratch? Oh, Chonk. Chonk. Settle, please, Chonk. I'm so glad Withers remembered to invite my favorite companion. Dogs are better than people. Come here, boy. Let's give him some pets. We gotta give the Scratch the pets. Yeah, sure, you're a good boy. And we pet the Chonk at the same time. You don't need to whine. I don't love Scratch more than you. Oh, puppy. Where the hell did you find this?
He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
Okay, let's talk more throw. You got it. Where did it go? I'll throw it for you, Scratch, if only I could pick it up. Where'd you go, Scratch? I'm gonna throw the ball for you. Go get it. Yeah, he does catch it. Crimson Mischief. So we just have our weapons equipped. We could throw our own boots, but we don't have our... I don't know. Good boy, Scratch. Okay. Gale, you're gonna be last. Volo, what you got to say?
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age.
Chonk.
You're looking very well.
Oh, Chonk. Thank you.
Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
No, nobody tried to invite you. Getting yourself into yet more trouble, I presume.
Always, my friend. But the villain I must needs slay today is my greatest yet. A deadline. You won't be surprised to find I'm soon to publish a little holiday read about our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
Oh, that's...
You
no.
might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
No. The Hero and I, no?
I? Me? It's all Volo as far as I'm concerned. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you could just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you.
This is why no one likes you, Volo.
Ah, your success really has
This is why we've had to save your life multiple times.
But you mustn't
because
let me
everyone
hold your
tries to kill
attention
you.
all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Okay, yeah. Will, how's your life in Avernus been?
What's cooking?
Wait, who are you?
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
What is that armor you're wearing? Breathe deeply and take in the scents around you. I get a nature check. Okay, let's see how this turns out. Okay, I rolled a 10. I need a 10.
You take in every scent the night breeze carries. Sweet honeysuckle, tender violets.
That's a good boy, Mr.
An
Puffy.
earthy fragrance you can't quite recognize.
Fragrant flowers in a mysterious accent I can't quite place. The scent of sulfur is awful. Is that you? No, we're not going to do that.
Forest trees draped in moss. Bittersweet, smoky, and that faintest hint of vanilla.
There you go, puppy. You're a good boy. I love you.
Heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in.
Oh, I already talked to Karlach. How have you been faring without your warlock powers? It's a good thing I gave you that legendary sword.
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
Have you had any time to visit your father?
I've seen him more than a few times, and he's as proud of me as I am of him.
That's
He's
nice.
leading the city's renewal, opened the gates to all newcomers, rebuilt the council from scratch.
That's good. Ooh, there's a chest over there.
He's back in his element, commanding the flaming fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's chosen primed the fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow.
Yeah,
that
he did.
Cruelty was the correct answer to crisis.
Because he was an asshole.
Fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine.
That's a good
He still believes in the bow and the blade.
Good thing to do.
But he's teaching the fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
I miss traveling with you. You are a pleasure to be around.
I've missed you too.
He genuinely was. Will was pretty cool.
The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not.
That's fair.
I can't imagine not having you at my side. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it.
Okay.
Or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I
What
plan
was
on
that?
downing half a bottle myself. Oh, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
That checks out.
Oh, I can eat a beholder. What's cooking?
Here's Withers. Is he gonna just climb into that sarcophagus again? I don't know. We'll go talk to him later. Who are you? Millil? The Forgotten Troubadour?
Oh, pardon me.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Actually, I like to hear different songs. The music's fine. Uninvited guests or not. Who are you?
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
How do you know Withers?
I owe him a favor, one he is eternally invoking. I thought honoring the worthy was a fair price to pay for Withers to pull me out of the fugue plane. Alas, one purgatory to another.
What were you doing in the fugue plane?
Languishing in obscurity. Cyric knew what he was doing when he punished me for that song, the prick. Before I was banished to the fugue plane, I had song prayers coming out the proverbial ears. Guess how many I get now? None.
Okay, but I still don't know who you
Musical
are.
prayers were once offered to Millil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster god Cyric.
You're a god?
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
I disagree. It's an honor to be serenaded by Millil, the Lord of Song.
You know? You're bloody right. It is an honor.
Okay, well that cheered him up.
Finally, the scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture. What can I do you for?
Nothing. Please carry on as you were.
Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
Okay, well that answers who you are. We still need to find Asturion. He's around here somewhere. He's over here. There he is, yep. And Shadowheart is just gone? Like, she was there for like half a scene of the cutscene. Oh no, she's over there?
Well,
that might be her.
Look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are.
Daddy got you.
And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
Gale. I've been doing Gale with my time. I've been living, seeing as much of the world as possible. After everything, I wanted to keep helping people, try to make a difference. I've been boring, living a quiet and peaceful life.
And fate let you get away with that. Not one improbable adventure landed on your doorstep. I'm impressed. But I'm glad to see the world has treated you well. You've earned it. We both have, in fact. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
Last time I thought you were running from the sun. What happened?
Exactly what I feared. Without the protection of our little friends, I was just an ordinary spawn again. Burning in the sun. I fled the dark and found refuge in the shadows until night fell. I'm sorry I didn't seek you out that night. I felt ashamed. Like I'd lost everything just as you claimed your victory. I didn't want you to see me like that.
You had nothing to be ashamed of, Asturion.
Lent perspective. It wasn't your victory, it was ours.
That's right.
And for all I'd lost, I gained so much more. I had
completely
freedom,
true.
Strength, a whole new life. And it was time to live it.
You did have the freedom. That's why we killed Cazador.
And hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm
fair.
Good at it.
Cool. Asturion, one of the good guys. Who would have thought?
Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been.
So what's next for you? Gonna keep living the good life?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided
fair.
not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me.
It's a good choice to make.
My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine.
Good decision, Asturion.
This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse.
I'm glad to hear it. Acceptance looks good on you.
That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy.
That's good.
We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
See you later, darling. Okay, I think this is Shadowheart over here. Yes, it is. We'll get our ending with Shadowheart. Then we can go talk to Gale and then find Withers.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Yeah, you're all the way over here. You know, kind of counting down the days. I had reservations, actually. I thought it might be too bittersweet. Of course I did. You lot could hardly manage without me. Shadowheart, isn't it? Well, same with you. I didn't think you'd want to be within arm's reach of me again. First one.
Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever.
Oh, puppy, why you drooling on me? Daddy doesn't need to be drooled on.
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less
Are you calling me
camping and
fat?
scrounging off the land, I take it.
You can say that again. I slept under the stars enough for one lifetime. I'll take that as a compliment. You look good too.
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Truly.
The feeling is mutual.
I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same.
Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists.
You barely fit on my lap, but you do fit, clearly. You're definitely not too big. Come on, tell all. Where have you been? What have you seen?
One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose.
Wait, I'm in Waterdeep. You didn't even stop to visit me?
Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Your parents would be proud of you.
Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited.
What else have you been doing?
Well, I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice.
That's rude.
Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poison blade to best me. Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me abreast of their predictable little plans.
You mean Nocturne? Nocturne?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my oldest friend.
That's great.
I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shar entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes,
that's fair.
I'll be ready.
What's next for you?
I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands.
That's freedom.
Maybe,
That's a new kind of
south
freedom.
To Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But
That
enough
sounds fun.
about me. What have you been up to?
I can tell. I don't have an option to tell her what I've been up to. Okay, we'll just leave.
Don't be a stranger.
That sounds rude. What have you been up to? Goodbye. I'm not gonna tell you what I've been up to. Okay, where there was a chest behind Will. What's in it? Chest of grateful words. Official guild letter. To the hero of the realms, we followed your adventure closely from the day you fell from the doomed Nautiloid to the final blow you struck to the nether brain as it loomed over the Sword Coast. We are but a humble guild who pride ourselves in telling stories, not unlike the tales to be written of you for many years to come. How inspired we have been to witness your feats, awesome and terrible, the lives you saved and sundered, the friendships you found. Thus we thought to extend a greeting, to thank you for adventuring with such creative determination, such panache, enough to touch the hearts of each of our number. With deepest gratitude, the Guild of Great Genius. Letter from Valeria. Salutations! I'm writing to request your help in a mysterious case that has arisen since our little Balian bash a half-year ago. Regrettably, I've had to take the credit of dispelling the Ball cult. In your absence, you understand. I hate you, Valeria. And I'm working on routing the remaining Ballists from our fair city, with the newly promoted Blaze de Vala fountainhead in tow, of course. This has made me a target. A false document bringing my name into ill repute has been made public. An alleged unpaid bar tab at the Elf Song. I bet that's real. Happened to be passing through with a bindle of coin. Perhaps you could persuade management of my obvious innocence. Much obliged. Investigator Valeria, Sleuth of Helm. P.S. Any advice on getting Ballist blood out of cloth? My hat's not been the same since the murder tribunal. Yeah, suck it up. Letter from Duke Ravengard. Hero of Baldur's Gate, vanquisher of the Absolute. The city is forever in your debt, for without your valor, your audacity, your sacrifice, it would not know renewal. It is not temples and inns and homes that speak of, but hearts. Baldur's Gate can never be the city it was before it suffered the Absolute's touch, and that is as it should be. The survivors have borne witness to their homes' near destruction. They have come to regret turning a blind eye to the cruelty Gortash disguised as safety and security. They understand, just as I have come to understand, that trust, compassion, and unity are the foundation of Baldur's Gate. Our gates are opened once more to the disowned and displaced. Flaming Fist will learn to be true servants of the people, and I will devote myself to ridding the gate of the shameful fears that allowed evil to enter our home and sit at our tables. Yours, Duke Older Ravengard. Letter from Halsin. My friend, I was truly heartened to learn of your success in the fight against the Absolute. The whole of the Sword Coast and beyond owes you a debt that can never be repaid. I dearly wish I could have joined in your moment of celebration, but the shadow curse remains, and so my vigil must continue. That explains what happened to Halsin, because we did not lift the curse properly. I still don't know how we were supposed to, but probably everyone dying at the Last Light Inn had something to do with it. Perhaps I shall yet discover a way to restore light to this place, but until then, the memories of my time traveling with you shall sustain me through all manner of hardships. If the Oak Father is kind, one day I shall feel the warmth of the sun and know the joys of your company once again. Yours until the end, Halsin. Arabella. Hey you, it's Arabella. You remember me, right? Bone Men said I needed to find balance. Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being. Fancy talk. He was right though. After I touched that idol in the grove, it was like a big tree started to grow in my head, and all these weird thoughts and feelings and powers sprouted on its branches like big black leaves. I had to figure myself out, so I followed the weave, like Bone Man said. I don't know how I knew what to do, I just did. After you squished the brain, Beard Man showed up. He said the weave led me to him, and me to him. He teach me how to make sense of all those leaves on my head tree. He says I need to use magic responsibly. He also says not to call him Beard Man. I'll let you know how it goes. Who is Beard Man? Is that Halsin? Is Halsin and Arabella working together now? Letter from Elminster. Gale, my boy. I can only apologize for my absence from Wither's little gathering. As you know, only the most urgent of business would keep me from indulging myself in his excellent taste in sweetmeats. And your esteemed company, of course. I was delighted to hear that you came to your senses with regards to that cursed crown, and delighted yet further when I learned that the orb's malingering presence no longer poses any threat. In that sense, at least, I hope you feel Mr. treated you fairly. Here you've been dabbling in a spot of educating, a noble profession indeed, and no doubt after your adventures you've plenty of wisdom to share. If I might offer a modicum of my own, keep your head sharp, your heart kind, and your larder stocked. After all, one never knows when an old friend might stop by. Elminster. Letter from Nocturna. Dear Shadowheart, I hope that you are happy and well. I must keep this short as I remain surrounded by Shar's followers at almost every waking moment in my new enclave. I dearly wish for you to join your nights spent with old friends, and I hope that you and I shall share such a reunion. I know it must seem strange for me to dwell on such heretical thoughts, yet I cannot help myself. Perhaps one day I shall find some measure of the bravery that you did, and walk away from this life. Until then, I shall keep safe, and hold memories of you as my one ember of light amid an ocean of darkness. Until we find each other once again, yours always, Nocturna. Letter from Mayrina. Thought I'd reach out first for once. I finally had my baby, a beautiful boy. I can't believe I ever thought of giving him up. He screamed his head off half the night, and I barely slept, but I'm the happiest I've ever been. Other than my wedding day, of course. I decided to name him Connor, after his dad. With Ethel gone, myself and some other hag survivors started our own publishing house. We've only printed a few pamphlets so far, but I'm halfway through my first book. Me, an author, it's like something out of a dream. Mind you, it's all about how to kill hags, but you know what they say, write what you know. With every pamphlet we publish, more people show up to our support groups. As happy as that makes me, it breaks my heart to see how much harm Ethel did. But so long as I live, another hag won't set foot in Baldur's Gate. You have my word. Anyway, the reason I'm writing isn't just to talk your ear off, it's to say thank you for saving a scarred girl who thought she'd be a terrible mother. Or maybe that's scared, I always forget which is which because I'm silly. Couldn't be more wrong. Next time we meet, pints are on me, Marina. Aww. And last one is Zevlor. I hope my penmanship has improved somewhat in the past months. When I first stumbled into the city, I shook so badly that I could scarcely hold the soup and priest pressed into my hands, let alone write and thank you as you deserve. It was only when the city itself began to shake that I felt my hands grow still. Along with the other veterans sheltering at the temple, discards of El Churl's unworthy legions, I watched that monstrosity rise over the city. We felt no fear, only anger, disgust, purpose, and with it, power. I do not know what oath we cling to now, or how long it will last, but we shall use it to ensure that this city will not suffer as El Churl did, whether it wants us or not. It is more than thanks alone I owe. No words can make amends for what I did to my people. But that is as it should be. More come to the temple every day to aid in the relief efforts, and if I am permitted to work alongside them, then I am content. Come and see us when you can, Zevlor. Okay, that wraps up all the side characters fairly nicely. Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
No, not even close.
6 months since the assassination of Archduke Gortash, Eltrin refugees refusing to integrate. Janeth House to host evening of art and culture celebrating salvation of the city. Czar sick, silence continues at Noble's Palace. Monument planned for heroes of High Hall. Hey, that's us, I think. Last holdout cultist cleared from the Temple of Baal. Volothamp Gedrin's Guide to Baldur's Gate. Bard seeks contributors to newest edition. Iron Throne wreckage continues to block shipping lanes. Complain merchants. Not a goblin. Creature spotted crawling along Elfsong Bar reported to be a Githyanki child. Oh, that would be the egg that we had. We had that egg. Oh yeah, we read about... Oh, cool. No settlers return from lands upriver. Curse persists. Businesses boom. Take your troubles to the House of Grief. Okay. Wave Servant murder solved. Hey, we helped with that. Raven Guard returned to full strength. We helped with that. Wizard of Waterdeep. Exclusive interview with the savior of the city. Gondians disband. Gon's time has come and gone. Serial killer unmasked as crazed ballist. Hey, we did that. Thorm's army dispersed from Baldurian boulders. Beloved no more, immense slain in service of the Absolute. The wide remembers, statue of late High Harper erected where beloved Ranger once stood. And site of Foundry Blast still sectioned off, says Fist. Interesting. Okay.
I'd take rats over this any day.
Gale, we need to talk to you, and then we need to go talk to Withers. Aw. Tara! Tara's here too. Hi, Tara. We're gonna go talk to Tara before we talk to Gale.
Oh, hello, darling. I wasn't sure you'd make it.
I'm surprised to see you here. Delighted, but surprised.
Withers and I have a regular correspondence. He's joined me and Mrs. Dekarios for a luncheon on more than one occasion. Of course, we'd love to see yourself and Gale more often, but you keep him so very busy, and we hate to impose.
Do I detect a hint of jealousy?
I suppose you do. All I ever wanted was for Gale to settle down, but now that he has, I miss him.
Tara, the life I share with Gale will always include you. You're his oldest and best friend.
Yes, I am. And you're a dear for putting up with this cranky old Tristan.
Chonk, don't whine at Tara.
But I hope I never screw.
Don't whine at Tara.
Gale, on the other hand, the way he leaves his potions an
Chalk.
I know for certain he
Dude. Buddy. Settle your nettles. No. You can't. Tara is a character in a video game and not a real cat bird. Trust him.
If the balladeers are to be believed.
Oh, they sure are. Gale.
You're quite certain I look acceptable.
Are you settled now? Are you settled now?
Wore something other than my teaching robes. Feels a little odd to find myself in something so unsinged.
You look great. You look as wonderful as you did on our wedding day.
That's a relief. I wasn't sure if I'd made too much of an effort. Perhaps not enough. I won't keep you to myself for too long. But while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening.
I'm glad that you're here.
Teaching at Blackstaff Academy has proven such an unexpected pleasure. Sometimes I find it hard to tear myself away. Just one of the myriad unexpected ways life has delighted me in recent months. Even my own city feels new to me, now that I share it with you.
Probably because I need you to put down your quill once in a while and enjoy it. And share its spoils with you. The City of Splendors makes for some splendid thievery. But I confess, at first I found it a bit overly pleased with itself. We'll say the first one.
That you do. I've not had so much fun in Waterdeep since my own days as a Blackstaff apprentice. You've certainly made quite the impression on my friends down at the Yawning Portal. The last I heard, they were thinking of naming a drink after you.
Interesting. Better be a good drink.
I'm glad you're happy there. When we met, our lives were rather different, and being here this evening, well, reminds me how much has changed. When Mistra quelled the orb at last, she did more than rid me of its threat. She created room for hope, where once I only felt despair. Standing
nice.
Here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone.
Yeah, we're none of those things anymore.
We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them.
Those are interesting clasps on his shirt.
This.
We still have each other. It's all it's almost like you want to go adventuring again.
No, no. I prefer the warmth of my library's hearth these days. But the feeling of adventure, I confess, that I long for.
Okay, that's fair.
I have been dabbling with the idea of capturing our adventures with humble ink and parchment.
Humble ink, Gale.
Enough to fill a few good volumes. And when the truth runs out, who knows? My quill might take us on further adventures yet. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening.
I did mingle. I mingled with everybody before you. We'll give you a kiss. What? Why is this being very awkward? That was the most awkward thing. We have matching shoes. Mine are blue with silver and his are purple with gold, but they're matching.
Now go on, before I change my mind.
Interesting. Okay, so that's everybody. The inert astral prism. This artifact, once so powerful, now sits empty and quiet.
Good song, good company.
There's another edition of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette over here. Absolute emergency over, declares Fist. Last illithids routed from sewers. Baldur's Mouth editor resigns. Unfounded. Links to Gortash regime. Oh, links to Gortash's regime unfounded. He didn't resign, I killed him. Shares's recantor Raphael reported dead. Yep, I killed him. Black market, black magic. Devil's fee goods still unaccounted for. We did steal from them. Selenite outpost decimated by unknown assailant. Now protected by the Sword of Selune, Dame Aelin. Criminals consolidate. Gilgud's rebuilding efforts to expand power. Onion soup. Okay, let's go talk to Withers. I don't see anything else of note or interest at the moment. There's a glowing gem. Withers, wrap it up for us, buddy.
This one night is like any other, and yet different.
It's a ball.
Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate. Until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
It's a good boy. I did my duty. I feel satisfied. Can't help but feel some things have been left undone. Yeah, because that one quest was broken. I'll just go. I feel satisfied.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry.
It is a satisfying ending.
Thou deservest at least.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world.
Okay,
restored.
I think this is the last cutscene.
These lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over.
Yeah.
For now.
Not yeah.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every fate each so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
Problems worth solving. Brains without worms and a good night's sleep. To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Okay, credits roll. In loving memory of our friend and colleague, Jim Southworth. Well, Jim, of all the things to be dedicated to someone, this game is quite the thing. Good catch, Bobby! Okay, credits are rolling. That was a pretty satisfying ending. I do say that was all worth the 160-ish hours we put into it. Volo writing a completely different monologue into his journal. Volo writing gibberish that is barely tangential to the truth. Hi, Mech Lords. Welcome to the very end of Baldur's Gate. I'm sure you've seen it before because you know all the stuff about this game, but lots of surprises in it for me. Yeah, Volo is a con man. Mr. Puppy, you're such a good boy. Daddy loves you. You're the good boy who's loved. Not quite your game. You're still in Act 1. The theme song they use everywhere does nothing for me. I'm sure people love it. It's not very catchy, but it does fit the game itself very well. I think it's very good for what it does. I'm very surprised that you're still in Act 1, because like all along the way you've been giving hints and tips and tricks for ways to help out and things I could do. So thank you very much for all your help along the way. I'm surprised to see that you say that. I'm a gamer with a capital G. Man, I wish I could still play D&D. I used to play, and I haven't actually played real D&D since 2019 or 2018. I moved away from my friend group and just have not had any friend group or even just a play group in general. I've tried. I have gone to several game stores and gone through multiple like listings of like looking for group or looking for DM type of thing, because I can both DM or play whatever. And I just have not had any opportunity where my schedule lines up with other people's, is where I could get a new campaign or just join in on someone else's or whatever, which is very disappointing. But this has been a good back into the vibes somewhat kind of thing to it. Tried online D&D with someone who moved away. 2 of us liked it, and 2 of us are just completely apathetic to not being in person. I've tried doing, what is it, Roll20, I think is the leading online platform. And I did a bit of that, but it's with people who I don't actually know. It's just like with groups of people online, and it's not the same. If I had like a group of people who I knew, and we just like, because I moved out of state kind of thing or whatever, but like we would hang out and play D&D, because part of that, you're absolutely right. I'm not sure if you were one of the two who was apathetic to it or not, but part of the enjoyment of something like D&D, at least from my perspective, is just hanging out with friends, eating pizza, having a good time, joking around, just companionship. And it's not the same with just strangers online who are only getting together to play the game. And if you're very much into the game itself and not the companionship, then I don't think there would be a problem with it. And I think it would be great if I was playing online with people I knew, because I don't mind like hanging out and vibing online. I'm very much an introvert, so I don't need to be with somebody physically to hang out with them, kind of a thing. I like games that have some sort of loop. You can't try anything again in this game. Like, I enjoyed the encounters in Underdark. I'm going to keep playing in Underdark. You've run out of content. Enjoy it online if you play your character at a reasonable pace and the DM can hit pause or set up triggers. That's fair. That's a fair point. Other than save scumming and reloading a previous save, you can't really go back and try other things. It feels more natural moving your piece tile by tile and being stopped. Yeah, the feel of the game in general is just not the same. The combat feels very similar, at least to me. But the feel of like all of the non-combat aspects of the game just don't quite feel the same. I don't know necessarily about tile by tile in a lot of the D&D experience I have with the groups that I used to play with. We did a mix of like set out a grid and like place things everywhere, and just like theater of the mind, where you just kind of did a generalized, this is your battlefield, and then be a little more flexible with it. And that's been good in my experience. Which kind of fits closer to the video game experience of it instead of the, like you said, tile by tile aspect of it. Roll20 found the D-pad moved tile by tile, so it was good for people who use that, but the bored people just jumped 20 or so spaces. Okay, I did not know Roll20 had that option. I genuinely don't remember because I've only done Roll20 as the DM, and I think it was quite a bit of a different experience than doing it as a player. Ayler, Dead Goblin Raider, Findal, Sean Mindum, Ironfinger, Quinara, Sophia Zinderich, Klaus was Tom Mitchell's, Boss Frio, Floodtide Andrella Gay, and Lady Aubrons is Vivette Rochester. Cinematic choreography and dance instructor, Faye Maugan. Motion capture performer and gameplay choreographer, Michael Lee and Mustafa El Bachiri. Video producer and capture artist, Francois Fabre. Or maybe Fabre. Creative content manager, Ben Maltz-Jones. Publishing coordinator, Kieran Kelly. IT director, Wesley Smeckens. Good job, Wesley. Dublin Studios studio head, Chris Vossen. And recruiters, Brian Nordham, Kai Cabrera, and Ronan Fleming. Ghent Studio office manager, Lynn Van Buysen, and accountants, Cedric Hotterman, Eveline Jockhair, and Tiffany Diericks. I probably don't know how to pronounce that. Where is the inanimate choreographer? I don't know. Office manager, Dominique Georgie Lapointe and Lori Francis Plant. IT technician, Alexander Dubois. LQA project coordinator, Stephanie Travassos. CCO of Brazilian Portuguese Localization Group, Carolina Draphala. Additional translators, Alexander Greco Pavanelli, Claudia Mello, Egon Lessa, Maria Costa, Roberta Leopoldino, and Vivienne Dinas. I read it wrong. Oh, intimate choreographer. I did read that wrong. I read inanimate. Intimate choreographer. A lot of that was awkward, so they probably don't want to be named in it. PTW Canada Solutions Inc. LQA tester Hemi Coate, Annabelle Gerard, and Elliot Payton. Translators Marietta Hauk, Henrik Linhart, Jessine Prusser. Editor Lorenzo Finelli. Project manager Lorenzo Finelli. Translator Lorenzo Finelli. Lorenzo Finelli, you have done a lot for the Italian team. Translation coordinator for Japan, Yoshiyuki Hayashi. LQA test lead, Norihiko Hasagawa. And LQA tester, Rikiya Fukuda, Tomohiro Sakurai, Yoko Hoshi. Karlak's actor said they were helpful. That is a fair point. You know a lot more about the workings of this game than I do, despite the fact that clearly apparently I've played a lot more of it. Spanish editors Diana Novoa and Juan Ignacio Luque. Polish localization team editor Jolanta Pikarczyk. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I apologize. Russian translators Natalia Balina, Maria Salisky, Alexander Strakov. Poetry transcreation Marie Salisky and Alex Lubart. PTA Canada Solutions LQA singer tester Olga Badwin. Whisper Games CEO Zheng Zhuan. Project lead Li Jiaiji. And again, I'm probably pronouncing all these wrong, and I'm sorry, I'm doing my best, but I'm not that smart sometimes. Spanish localization coordinator Vladimir Konoplitsky, Anna Kiseleva, Maria Younger. Spanish LQA tester Diana Obregon, Pablo Bueno, Natalia Duque. Traditional Chinese editors Yingdi, Ren Yi, and Ouyang Kelly. Don't know. Turkish QA tester Oze Zen. Ukrainian team lead. You're a dragon. You're a dragon. You're a dragon, Harry. You're a hairy wizard. Technical support, Alexander Mamanov. Contributions, 3LB Games. Narrative design, Colin McComb. Abstraction, head of development, John Day. Oh, maybe we're gonna find the intimate choreographer in here somewhere. Or maybe it was already, I missed it. Groom artist, Juliana Averna Egel. Sana Kempe, Anna Perron. Lighting artist, Mariana Belli. Melnikov Dmitry. Katerina Sumova. I don't see... What are we looking for? Intimate choreographer. I don't see that anywhere. Singer-producer Thomas Dane from Beverly Boy Productions. Brain Zoo Studios animation supervisor Harry Walton. Cheekbone Ltd video production Max Curtis. Corback Studios 3D artist Dennis Courtesan, Alexander Shevchuk. Ojhereliv Mikhail. Darkburn Creative Associate Captive Director Candice Nelson. Dead Good Media Bonnie Adams. That's just all caps. They don't get titles, they just get names. Diverse Sub-Zero video recordist Antoon Reyes. Elverils. Mac Build Systems Vasily Logachev. Fire Without Smoke studio head Richard Parnes. Art director Elliot Albin. Firewalker Production singer tech artist Mike Best. Game On Creative. Executive producer Sabrina Jacques. Senior producer Nick Schmidt. Sound designer Frederick Boyle and Letitia Batut. Glow production senior cinematic animator Chong Jai-wei. Goblins Enterprises management Anna Kuznetsova. General Drinking with Spencer. Okay, Demiazu. Hide and Seeds, technical artist Tan Zhengkai. Hungarian studio orchestra conductor Peter Ilinyi. ICO partners lead consultant Diane Lagrange. Communications manager Fanny Moreau. Illusion Animation Studio lead animator Ong Ian. Kios Masons team manager Kevin Ochoa. Keyword Studio Katowice TQA tester Bartlomiej Kawicki. Lakshi Digital Private Limited. Director Customer Relations Mukung Vasishta. QC artist John Samir Topo. Latemo.tv camera operator Maxine Van Rintergem. Little Red Zombie Studio Private Limited artist Tushar Dobrial. Mad Marker Studios mid animator Bemin Jackson. Metric Minds GmbH and Co.kg. Junior animator Albin Gamay and project controller Daniela Weiss. Molinaire TV and Film Limited cinematic sound designers Federico Modenese and Ross McGregor. Moving Body Arts Intimacy Coordinator Enric Ortuno. Is that what we were looking for? Intimacy Coordinator Edric Ortuno? I think we found him. One Inc. Zeke Orland and Roberto Drake. They don't get titles either. Original Force Cinematic Animator Yuan Cheng, Ni Peng, Liu Jiquang, Zhu Xinli, Zheng Chaoji, maybe. Gameplay animator Yang Lu, Wu Guandi, Wan Yuwen. Producer Cambrian Zhu, QA Wee Minmin. Pit Stop Productions Head of Operations Charlotte Freeman. Studio Operations Assistant Daniel Rainbridge. Post-Production Coordinator Leisha Hurst. PA and Office Manager Joy Jackson. Pre-Production Support Kirsten Troy. Motion Capture Engineer / Runner Maxine Franklin and Ethan Chimes. Motion Capture Runner Katie Core. There it is. Okay, that confirms it, Mechlord. You got the right one. Voice Director and Additional Casting Director Kirsty Gilmore. Performance Director G.H. J. Zonana? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I've never seen anything like that before. Dialogue editor Sam Ashley, Josh Taylor, Thomas Edward Moffat, Oliver Matthew Cook, and Callum Jones. Supporting dialogue editor Chris Kolev, Rianne Weeville, Jack Hall, and Alex Harley. Pit Stop Production Baby, Ray Robinson Townsend. Player One Trailers Everything, Gage Allen. Quantic Lab IT Infrastructure Managers Aurelian Yainel Rao and Levente Zabo. Reset PR, Victor Perez. Spike Chunsoft Co. Limited. Sales, Gene Kijima. Marketing, Naoyo Tekuchi. Legal, Imu Kao. Sandbox Strategies Press Relations, Tony Rivera. Operations, John Mack. And Influencer Relations, gross that that's a category, Sam Stevenson and Joe Raysinger. Storm Videos Camera Operator, Jamie Smith. Streaming Toolsmith, Twitch Integration Developer, Thomas Tutz. Thomas, your thing did not work for me. We tried several times to get it to work. It did not. Trace Studios HR, Polina Kaniva, and character artist Anton Grigoriev. Gregoriev, probably. Takeoff Limited Creative Laura Bonfardecci. Tintin Studio Malaysia, concept artist Yang Ji Yin. Rigger, Chai Kai Liam. Tin 24 Media, Everything, James Busby, and Chris Rawlingson. Don't know how they both can be the director, but okay. 2 Inc., Isla Solomon. Unit Image, Technical Director Theo Garrigue. Character artist Romian Garcia. Felipe Gwyn Duke. Layout Supervisor Guillaume Marquez? I don't know. Animator Bernato Elise. Samama Avi. Benoit Gagnier. FX Supervisor Atraf Ayadi. Rendering Supervisor Jeremy Agorn. Chief Information Officer Maxim Doucette. Office and Administration Elsa Chevalier. Justine Jara. Vibe Avenue Studio Manager Kevin Picard. Oh man, I thought he was Jean-Luc Picard. Exins. Business Development Manager / 3D Character Animation Karen Schwan. Yellow Cab Studios Studio Assistant Vincent Van Dreisten. You did a great job, Vincent. Couldn't have done it without you. Alienware, Babylon, Lemon Sky Animation, Peter Props, Unlocked, Vivid Dreaming Productions, Wushu Studios, and D. Huiziner. Oh my gosh, this is like 12 years worth of credits. Can we... Well, we can close. I think we've sat through this enough. We're already well over our time.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice?
Are you a god
Gods
with us?
thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools.
That would explain how he's able to revive people and bring back their souls. Is he a god?
Of Bane,
Yep,
the
killed you.
Whimper of Baal,
Yep, killed you.
the death mule of Merkel.
Yep, killed you first out of the three. You don't know who Withers is yet. No, he has not told me who he is. All he told me was that we may learn in time and he will see us later, and then he just showed up at camp.
Thou wilt trouble us no more.
And again, I've completely avoided all spoilers for this game, so only what I've experienced while playing, with a few exceptions of we Googled things to see, like, if it was a glitch or whatever. with those few exceptions, I don't know anything about this game except what we played through. Okay. Do you remember where you found Withers? He was in a crypt in an ancient tomb, like at the very beginning of the game. Picked our lock to a door. And then down in the crypt, there was like a bunch of undead alkalites. And back in the corner, there was a hidden button that we found. You pressed the button, and the wall retracts, and he was in like a sarcophagus in there. It was a temple, not a crypt, but to whom? Oh, that's a good question. Let's see, do we still have the old save from the very beginning? Defiled Temple? No, that was after 24 hours in the game. Our oldest save is Ravaged Beach at 1 hour in the game. I mean, we could go back and run over there. Character likely mentions it when you enter. I don't remember. Let's just... We're gonna cheat. Load up the save so we can look at it on the map. And the character probably mentioned it. There was so much going on when I had first started, and that was like the first day we were streaming this game, and I genuinely was overwhelmed by everything and still learning the controls. So I must have completely not heard it at all. Let's go see. Because this is back in Act 1, and we can go... Yep, I don't care. We need to go this way. Ancient door went there. We picked this lock. Dank crypt. Well, dank crypt is the information that we're looking for. What perception check? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. That door goes somewhere, but here is where Withers was, right in here. He's in this sarcophagus. Who is this? We did investigate. I remember investigating and trying to figure out what this was, but I think we failed the religion check. Is this the god of death? It looks like a reaper, but that's not a scythe, that's a feather on his list here. Is Withers the god of death?
Here lies the guardian of tombs.
The guardian of tombs?
Knowledge comes atonement.
Maybe you failed to check. Check the plaque in the tomb. Yeah, the guardian of tombs is what that says. I'm pretty sure that when we first tried to investigate this, it gave us a knowledge religion check and we failed it. But again, that was... Well... Jurgle, Scribe of the Dead. Okay, that does not sound familiar in the slightest to me. So I think it's got to be something that we failed to check for. That does check out though, because he's constantly like, I will cross your name off my list and your name is not yet ready and stuff like that. So he has dialogue alluding to him being a scribe. That completely checks out. It does come up at least a few times. The statue has a feather pin, yep. It's shaped like a scythe, but it's not a scythe. It's like a big feather quill for writing on his list. How many hours have we put in this game? 195 hours. We put in about 1 hour before we started streaming, just so that I could see if it was a game I was going to enjoy and be comfortable streaming. So this playthrough is about 194-ish hours. Oops, don't need that open. But yeah, okay, well that's... He sold his godhood to the dead three in a bargain. Interesting. That is very interesting. So he used to be a god, but he's not a god anymore. But he still communes with and engages in the affairs of gods. Interesting. Cool, good to know. That explains a lot about his character. There's this plaque here.
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Yeah, that was the check that I failed, was to try to read this plaque. God of Death downgraded. Okay, well that is good to know, and I appreciate you giving me some answers there at the end. Mech Lords, it's always great to have you. We are running over our time today, but we are ending it and doing the wrap up, so I have no excuse. But thank you very much for being here. Tomorrow, now that we are done with this game, I don't think we're going to start a second playthrough, at least not anytime soon. I am a bit burnt out on this game, to be honest. Tomorrow, we actually... I've got my Switch here, and I've got my capture card all connected. We're going to start streaming Super Mario Maker 2. I've got the capture card set up, but it's probably going to be a bit of a learning process, so tomorrow is probably going to be a janky day, and then hopefully Friday we'll have it sorted out. And then starting next week, we're going to do Morrowind Mondays, and then we're going to be doing Life is Strange 2 on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and then we'll be doing Mario Maker on Fridays. So we're going to be changing up the schedule a bit now that we've got this game completed and out of our hair. Mechlor, we thank you very much for being here and all the support and everything along the way. And Jess, if you are still listening in, thank you very much for being here and being a supporter. And finally, if there's any silent supporters who are not in chat, just know we always love and appreciate you just as much. You don't have to be in chat to support, and we're always happy to have you. We hope everyone out there has a wonderful day, night, morning, or evening, whatever it happens to be for wherever you are out there in the world. And as always, take care.